Alright, hi everybody, it is the Evil King of Anime versus once again with a very late review of So I Can't Play H. AKA Banka 922. This one was the final episode. Now, I'm still a little unsure about this because I went on Anime News Network and it said 13 episodes. So I'm guessing maybe the next episode is an OVA? No? It was very confusing. Anyway, this one was called episode 12, final episode, Shut Up About H. Pretty much what happens is Ryosuke died, and everyone's like upset and sad and all this other stuff, and what happens is Hardier, you know, that bitch, she proceeds to try to get all of his energy. Now, the mother, Ryosuke's mother is beside herself and saying, and she says, don't misunderstand, I'm just going to collect his energy, supposedly, but then Lisara's like looking at her saying, yeah, but if you do that, it'll be unstable. Hence the whole situation. Now, she attempts to get it, and basically she sticks her scythe into his body, but she can't because of the sword. Because of the Gram sword, she can't get his energy. At least that's what it seems to be. And then she attempts... Lisara then attempts to say, no, give him one more day, give him one more day, give him time, at least one more day. And that's when she binds Lisara to the ground and she attempts to get his energy. And that's when Ilya, she can't take it anymore, and she attacks her full force, and they start having a brawl outside. It's like, holy shit, what's going on here? And that's what happens. Now, after that skirmish, we go to Mina. And apparently, she finds out something very interesting. There was a very late text message or voicemail. I don't know, it was a text message sent to her it was sent to her by Ryosuke, and she's very puzzled. She's reading it, and basically it says that he did hear what she said on that day when the train passed by, and he told her that if he wasn't her childhood friend, she would have considered her like a woman and gone and married with her and all that other jazz. And then Mina's crying and she realizes what he meant and all this other stuff. And that's when, while Ilya's fighting this bitch, Hardier, all of a sudden this gold energy starts screaming to the sky. And apparently she was able to awaken herself as the special specimen. And then we go from that to that Mina coming out and bumping into Lisara and Kuhl, and she's basically showing her off, telling them that, you know, Ryosuke gave me a text message and so on and so forth. So, the whole point is, they can now use her power to get Ryosuke back. So, the process of this is very, very, very painful. What they actually do is they have to take out this knife from Mina's chest. They pull it out, just like with the Gram sword with, you know, Ryosuke. And they pull it out, and they give it. Lisara takes it, and she actually stabs herself with the mini knife sword. And what ends on happening is Hardier comes back because of what is going on, and she tells them all, you know, I'll stay out of it, but I will be monitoring this. What has happened is that Lisara has gone out of her body. Her soul has left her body, and she's actually, as you're seeing here, this scene right here is basically, she's going down, she's got this the chain around her, and she's going down this corridor, and she sees Ryosuke at the end of it, and we have the the ultimate scene between her and him, and she immediately says she loves him, and a whole bit. I like how they did this scene, because it looked like, the end down there was like, the beyond. You know what I mean? It's like beyond there in this space. This, like, it looks like outer space, but it's actually to the other side. If you guys can figure out what that means. Excuse me. Which means that, he's going to be going to the afterlife. So she grabs him and the chain and is able to bring him out of it. Because after that scene, we see her back in her body and Ryosuke's in his body. And like I said, she admitted to him, "Oh, that I love you." More or less. And then when he gets to and he's up and he's hugging her and she's crying and he apologizes, he's apologizing to her and all this other business. While that's going on, as you'll see in this video, hopefully after this clip you're seeing here in this video, you'll see another clip where you see what it is it's the same thing that Mina did. Mina had when she became the special specimen, she had this gold energy coming out of her. That's pretty much what's happening here with Ryosuke and Lisara. It's basically a non-specimen person with a special specimen person is creating this energy to come out. And that's when Heart Ear, she supposes a new idea to solve what has happened in the human world and what has happened in the Grim Reaper world, of trying to get the happiness, sending the happiness all over the world and curing everybody and supposedly having Grim Reapers live with humans. Yeah, that's the whole bit that she's trying to do. And as you can see them hugging, and it's very, emotional. And then basically you have a scene where, everything's back to normal. And, he's trying to get in the shower with her. It's just like an unbelievable scene. And what's happening here is, it's not just Lisara that's in love with him, but it's Mina, obviously, Ilya, and Kuhl. There's a scene where he's trying to embrace her, and she hits him, and there's a whole big thing, and he falls on Ilya coming out of his doorway, and she kicks him, and says he's saying, "Oh, I'm gonna try my best to show my erotic ways to Lisara," and then all three of them say at the same time, "No, you can't!" And we all know why they said that. They said that because they want him for themselves. And then she calls him an idiot, and it's just one of those regular kind of ECCHI anime endings of a harem kind of. And the most important thing I think I found out from this show was that Ryosuke, he had an affection towards women, and his encounter with Lisara, and that's pretty much what happened in this episode, and probably episode 13 is going to be an OVA. His affections toward Lisara made him, better himself, I guess you could say. And it also allowed Lisara to open herself up to him, and so on and so forth. This is the funny thing about this show that reminds me of it, is that this is what I think Bleach could have been. I don't want to say it, but it could have been. because you have these two. You have this Grim Reaper who's in love with this boy. You know the story. Yeah. Because a Grim Reaper basically is a Soul Reaper. You get the gist. But it was a way to better himself. We never knew. The one thing I'm a little pissed off about this series is that we never really fully found out if that guy that Ryosuke was fighting in the Grim Reaper world, Grimworld, was his father. We never found that out. That was never explained. That was never realized. But, you know, it was a good end to an extent. Good end to this series. It seems like I don't think I'm going to review episode 13. If I do, I will. If not, I say fuck it. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I really got for you guys. Comments below, you know the story. This is Evil King of Anime versus. As far as the series rating goes, I'm probably going to give this. It was interesting enough for me to give it a 4. This episode, I'll give it a 3.5. You know, it was pretty damn good. Not too shabby, not too shabby. So, you know the story. What are you guys' thoughts of this episode, the series? What do you guys think? Comments below. You know the story. This is the Evil King of Anime versus. I don't know if I'm going to do any more episode reviews on this channel. I might. It might not be episode reviews. It might be anime series reviews. So, yeah. So, look forward to that. Look forward to anime series reviews going on this channel to an extent. But, yeah. That's all I got for you guys. This has been Evil King of Anime versus, aka Bonkai922. I'll catch you guys later, and that's all I got for you guys. This was a very ECCHI show. I enjoyed it to an extent, but I know a lot of people don't like ECCHI. So, I will catch you guys later.